Here's Pythagoras. He was a mathematician around 500 BC, and he's the one who's accredited with discovering what is named after him, the Pythagorean theorem. This theorem is applied to triangles, which states that any two sides of a triangle, their squares add up to the square of the hypotenuse, otherwise known as a squared plus b squared equals c squared.
So this is a little game that students can use to review how to find the square of a number. Since the Pythagorean theorem involves using the square of a number to find another triangle's side, students will need to know how to use these numbers. So this game is called concentration, where you have to match each number with its corresponding square or perfect square. So first, students will need to find the squares, and then they have to remember where each one is in order to complete the game. So then this number is 64, so I'm looking for its square root, which is 8, which is right here. Now I'm looking for 1600, 44, and that's concentration.
Here I'm demonstrating how the Egyptian rope stretchers used the Pythagorean theorem and applied it to building some of their structures. It was rumored that they would take a rope and divide it into 13 equal sections, and doing this they could use 3 people to create right angles for any structure they needed. It's also rumored that Pythagoras spent a little time in Egypt, and this is possibly where he saw the idea of the Pythagorean theorem and became the first person to actually prove it. This is a simple demonstration of how the Pythagorean theorem works. The theorem states that the two sides that create the right triangle, the square of those two sides added together equals the square of the hypotenuse. So doing this, you can show this through the use of anything like cards, Legos, and all you have to do is get any type of triangle like a 3, 4, 5, which is the triangle I'm using now, because they add up to be perfect squares. And that would be an easy show of how the area of the two triangles, the two squares, add up. So here is the square for the 3. Next square for the 4. So the theorem tells us that these two squares, which the area of this one would be 9 squared, and the area of this one would be 16, would add up to the area of this one. And like I said, you can use anything, like I'm using cards, but you can use blocks, you can use Legos, pretty much anything that's square. And that's how the Pythagorean theorem is showed.